Hi guys, my name is Kira Cromer and I hope you subscribe to this channel. This might be a little sad, but a long time ago I was 8 years old and I'm 12 now. So I hope you don't cry on this video because it's really sad. But a long time ago when I was 8 years old, I lived with my mom. And me and my 6 siblings, well, 5 siblings, were always abused, beat, just beat around, punched around, thrown around. We got stuff thrown at us. I've had a dresser thrown at my head. And so one day after this huge fit, and my mom was gone doing drugs, and I was really scared, didn't know these people in the house, so I was trying to get my mama home. Didn't know she was going to do this. So she came in the door, took me by my hair, dragged me to the steps. Head was beating up against the steps. And she threw me up against the corner of the wall. And she was high with drugs in her system. So, of course, she's going to do something crazy. And she threw me up against the corner of the wall to take a break. And then she took me by my hair, threw me up against the bed, and started pounding me with her fist and pounding. Ring marks up and down my arm. 2 fist marks like this with the ring mark in the bottom of my back. 2. And then I had 2 bruises on both of my shoulders. And then I just had bruises all over my body. That's the day I got a dresser thrown at my head. The corner of it hit my head. I was bleeding a little bit. But the thing is, I'm okay now. And we went to my dad's that weekend. My mom started crying. And she said, Jason, she started crying to my dad. She said, Jason, I need to talk to you. She said, I might have hit Kira 2 or 3 times. And he started yelling, so we knew that she was talking about that. And then when my mama left, she said, before she left, she said, see you guys Sunday. Love you. Bye. She never came back. And so then my dad said, Nancy, go in there and tell Kira to take off her shirt. That's my Nana's worker, Nancy. And he told her to tell me that. So I went there, took off my shirt, and she sent all these bruises all over my body. She said, Jason, this is more than 2 to 3 times of a hit. He was like, how many bruises? He was like, probably close to 20. And he started flipping out. So he called social services, and social services told him to stay with us. But they never told my mama. But my mom still didn't come. And so we went to court. She never went to jail for it. The judge found her not guilty. Even though we went to the hospital all the way until 6 o'clock in the morning to get pictures for all 3 of us. That was me, my brother, and my sister. And them 2 are both older than me. So then my dad went to jail for selling drugs to get, well, not him selling drugs, somebody selling them to him, selling pills to him to get off smoking cigarettes, because he knew that we didn't like it, we didn't like the smell and stuff. So then he went to jail for a month. He got out, and then he did it again, and then he went to jail for 8 months. So we got took into foster care, first foster home. She got really bad migraines. Their name was Janice and Greg. And the lady, Janice, she always got really bad migraines. And me and my brother and sister would always yell and scream at each other when we fought. And so she'd start screaming and yelling because she had migraines. And so we got took out of their care. And then we went to Judy. Judy didn't know how to cook. And she would sit there and watch us argue and throw stuff at each other and punch fists at each other. She wouldn't do a thing about it. So we got took out of her care. We went, and then this is when my brother got split up from me and my sister. And me and my sister went to Patty and Larry's, and my brother went to Sandy's and Rick's. And so that was our third foster home. And then we went to our fourth. Well, my sister did. And that's when we all three got split up. And my sister was here with Velvet and Ed. And I was there with Patty and Larry. My brother was with Sandy and Rick. And we were all, well, my sister went to her fourth foster home. I was in my third. My brother was in his third. And then I moved in with my sister because I always got thrown up against doors and yelled at and screamed at. And I hate yelling. I don't like when people yell at me. I'll always cry. Because, I mean, nobody likes to get yelled at. So then my brother, he got moved